Okay, today's the day that I've decided I'm going to take my old timber marine ply floor out and replace it with an aluminium checker plate braced floor. It's just starting to rot. Yeah, it's more than starting to rot, it's rotted away, so it definitely needs replacing. You can see the old floor. It was marine ply. Made a little hatch here, but I'll turn upside down. Yeah, I just had 3B2 treated pine timber bracing and marine ply floor. But yeah, you can already see here, look at that, yeah, it's all started to rot away. That's terrible. So I've got about 5 years out of this. And it's a punish to do this every 5 years. I'm not that motivated, so I've got some tubes of aluminium for the supports, and I think I'll put aluminium checker plate as the flooring down, and I'll just probably put some sort of rubber matting over the top of that just to keep it from being too slippery or cold. Alright, I'll get started. Okay, so here are the aluminium bracing I'm going to use. I've got 4 3-metre lengths of aluminium square tubing, and the beauty of this is these came with these little nylon brackets. There's T-pieces, there's a few corner pieces I've got, as well as some 5-way connectors, so they'll come in handy. I won't have to weld or rivet, I can just yeah, connect them all together through the tube itself, and they will go over these 4 ribs, and then I'll connect them lengthways as well. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so there's the 4 cross pieces just sitting loosely on top of the 4 ribs. 112, 115, 118 and 125 long. And now with these little nylon connectors, I'll be putting an adjoining beam, probably two each gap, and that'll give it strength with the 5-way connectors. There'll also be another bit of tubing going down here to give it extra support, but it's actually quite strong. I just gave it the 95 kilo test in between 2 bricks and it doesn't seem to flex at all, so I'll keep battling away. Okay, it's been a bit longer than expected, but there's the first rib done. You can see my little nylon connectors. I thought I'd run them about 1/3 of the way across, and my little angled supports underneath. So I'm 1/4 of the way there. Hopefully the next 3/4 is a bit quicker. Whew. Okay, I'm getting there. So with all the little nylon connectors, I've cut all the aluminium tubing and I've connected them. There's 5-way connectors, 3-way connectors and corner pieces. So it's pretty much close to just riveting on my aluminium checker plate that I'm going to probably get. I won't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. And just down in these corners here, I've got some aluminium sheeting and just done some extra riveting just to keep it all, as you can see from it, yeah, from rattling around. But overall I'm pretty happy with it. It's a bit lower than the other floor and it certainly won't rot. Yeah, yeah. Okay, day 2. What I've done now is I've finished all the bracing, as you can see. I'll go around the other side, and now I'll put in these little supports, extra supports in here. And now making a cardboard template with some old boxes. So when it comes to cutting it all out, it'll be a better fit. So just a quick pick with the cardboard all measured up and taped together. Okay, here's the materials. I've got 2.4 by 600 mils of checker plate and various types of aluminium strips. Okay, so I've just cut all these aluminium strips and the aluminium checker plate. I used the template in the boat to size it up. So now I'll just place these into position and see how it all fits in before I rivet it. Unfortunately, the checker plate was just a bit smaller area than the boat, but that's okay. I've got some strips to sort of fill in those gaps. So yeah, all the bracing's done. I've put extra riveted strips in here just so it's nice and solid, because I don't want any vibrating when I'm motoring along. I've got to drain this water out and vacuum up all the aluminium shavings there. So this guy's here. I'll put him here for now. And my first bit of checker plate should go on top. Yeah, so I'll just size it up before I put it all together, rivet it all together. I've got these little cutouts that I've actually made a tiny bit too big. They're 30 mil down. They should have or could have been 20 mil, but gives it character. So he goes in there like that. And as you can see, it is just a little bit too small, but with these extra little bits of strip, it's a winner, I think. Yeah, so now I'll just rivet along all the supporting beams, and that'll stop it from rattling. But I will put a line of silicone all around the top of the beams just to prevent any vibrating sort of noise. Okay, job finished. I've riveted both sheets down, and where it didn't quite fit, I got some aluminium strips just to fill in that hole. It wasn't quite wide enough, and I don't like this, but I'm going to put a couple of pockets up the length of the boat on both sides, and that'll get rid of that gap there. I think the last thing I'll do is put a little kayak hatch. That way I can put my fenders underneath the floor there. And I'm tying up the bigger boats. I've got a couple of mates with yachts, which is pretty cool. Yeah, but overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It's a lot lighter than the old timber floor. It won't ever rot, and it's just as strong. So there's a few bonuses. I think the only minus is the fact that it's could be a bit slippery, but I'm going to put a rubber mat over that. And just a view from above. Whew, that's a job that you think is going to take a few hours, end up taking a few days, but I think it's going to make a nice difference out on the water. Okay, thanks for watching.